I'm all night. Hey, it's Monday, November 22nd, and we're going to get into similes and metaphors. It's going to be kind of weird because a lot of what we're going to be doing is some groupy things today, so it's going to be like pausing and stuff like that. But basically, we're just trying to get you guys ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a quiz over similes and metaphors. And I'm going to try and make sure you're as smart as possible. So we're going to do some more reviewing today, and you're going to get a chance to help each other do reviewing today and stuff like that to try and make you a better person. It's a short week, just today and tomorrow, and then we're done as far as that part goes. Quizzes tomorrow. Big picture homework. If you're a home child, don't forget the big picture homework, and then we're going to talk about that here in a moment too. On the notes thing, just to run through things with you to make sure what two words have to be used in a simile. For all of them, whether it's a simile or a metaphor, what word can you not use? So you all say this like you know that answer, yet when I read your homework, many of you lost points because you worked looks into it. So we're going to keep trying to help you do good choices, like not yelling at your teacher while he's trying to go over a thing. And then, let's see, comparing. Make sure, let's see, the other part of the notes. Make sure you're comparing the two nouns. Don't use looks, and make sure they're not the same thing. So what I've done is we did pretty well on similes. I went through and read all the examples you guys turned in. Go you. Metaphors. We struggled a bit more on metaphors, which is understandable. Yeah. Metaphors are the toughest ones. So those of you who turned in your metaphor, turned in your homework, I went through and I've pulled out examples of bad metaphors from yours, written by kids in 6th period. So these examples are only 6th period kids. You don't have to claim it if you don't want to, because it doesn't have your name attached to it. You don't have to go, that's my piece of trash. You can just go ahead and let it sit there, and we'll just let it be a surprise. But we're going to try and show you why they're wrong so that we can fix them. Because you get a chance to resubmit your homework if you want to improve it. Because of those of you who turned it in, half of you got an F on it. Because you just did not follow directions, and apparently we struggled hard. And you're going to be having to read your examples out loud today, or it's going to cost the people around you points. So if you don't know how to fix them, it's going to be a fun thing. Because we're going to try and harass you into becoming a better person. Eli?
Why'd you do 6th period and 6th period only?
Because I did one for each class, and this is 6th period, so you guys get the 6th period one. 5th period got the 5th period one, and 7th period gets the 7th period one. Miles?
Did you do good ones too?
I did not, because I don't have to teach you good ones. You should know those. It's the bad ones we have issues with.
Oh my goodness.
Boy!
So here as we go through there and do them.
I can already tell. This is hard.
The rat's eyes are black like Kyborg's soles. Why was this one not a good metaphor? That's our issue. Logan?
It has like in it.
Nicely done. So that having like in it makes it a simile. So how would we turn this into a good metaphor?
Is, maybe.
The rat's eyes
Are is.
Or are as black as
So you used as to make it a metaphor.
Are you serious?
And apparently Logan said, why would you yell, are you serious?
Because as goes in a simile.
That is a good point. That would definitely not make it a metaphor.
Yeah.
Kira?
Maybe you just remove a light. Yeah.
The rat's eyes are black. Kyborg's.
Yeah, that sounds more like.
You're getting closer.
What if you had a comma?
Miles?
That would work.
The rat's eyes are black, comma, Kyborg's
Just
soles.
don't use this sentence.
Yeah. That is an option, but most kids are going to try and fix it. Selma?
Can I check my grades?
Not right now. Yeah. Why, do you recognize it, Selma?
Yep.
Joseph?
Did you just remove like and Kyber?
So the rat's eyes are black soles? That would work.
Hey, that's what I said.
Dev?
Because remove the like and add a comma.
Yeah, no comma. The rat's eyes are black, comma, Kyborg's soles.
That makes total sense.
That only makes it more confusing.
And
Isha?
more evil like.
You could take out the and make one of the rat's eyes or one of the rat's eyes is black.
Well, read the whole sentence.
One of the rat's eye is black like Kyborg.
So you used like in your metaphor.
No, that's not what I meant.
But you just said that. That's why I said, don't yell at me for repeating your words. Miles.
The rat's eyes are black.
Oh,
Are,
no.
black eyes.
I don't.
Let's go to the next one. We seem to be
I
struggling.
know. No.
Are you serious?
Moving on.
No,
Next one.
no.
Your food is a tree.
I don't know that. I don't know what you're thinking, but
What is our issue with this one?
It doesn't make sense.
So what two things are being compared?
Food is a tree.
So our issue on this one was I felt the same way. I'm not,
obviously you're a beaver.
okay,
confusing.
Jameson, you can stop yelling. I'm assuming this was the one where it was the little hamster that was eating a piece of broccoli, which might make more sense because they're eating a piece of broccoli, and you say
Don't put your
you could put the food. Or the broccoli is a tree, might work better, but yeah, on this one it was just confusing.
So was that yours?
3. The fish is the size of a human. I had, well, 1.
That's not that bad.
If you might have noticed that we're missing some capital letters and some punctuation because I just copied and pasted these directly from your homework. So on this one, it is a statement. You're not saying one thing is the other thing. You're simply making a statement, like Eli has a coat is a statement. The fish is the size of a human is just a statement. In order to make it a metaphor, you have to say one thing is the other one. So in this one, you could say the fish.
Body.
Say that one.
Yeah, the fish's body.
Keep
Wait,
going.
You want to say the full thing?
Go on.
Oh, the fish's body is the size of the human.
The fish's body is the size of a human is also a statement, which would get you no points also. So again, but you sounded confident. That's what I was going.
I thought what would you do then?
Yes,
So
sir.
when you put the size of, you're not making a metaphor, you're making a statement. So you have to completely take out the size of.
Okay, the fish's body is a human?
Yeah, it sounds weird because technically it's really awkward. But that's much better than the one here that just makes a statement. The phone on the table is darker than Mr. Brovicast's white t-shirt. It sounds good.
It's irony.
It is not.
Foreshadowing.
Aurelia,
Fact.
it is just a statement. Again, you are not making a comparison. You are just making a statement. The phone on the table is darker than your shirt. It's like saying Isha's taller than that boy. You're just making a statement. That's not a metaphor. So to turn this into a metaphor, the phone on the table is. So you'd have to think of something that the phone could be compared to that's dark. The phone on the table is
A circus of shadows.
a circus of shadows.
As dark as the shadows.
That's a
That would be a simile.
Yeah, but
It is the shadows.
That would work better. The phone on the table is a dark shadow. That would be better. Isha,
The phone on the table is dark as Batman's cape.
that would be good as a simile.
It is Batman's
Except
cape.
that would work better as a metaphor. You guys keep trying to use those likes and asses in your metaphors. That hamster is eating a green vegetable called broccoli.
That's just
Oh, that's a masterpiece.
Again, just a statement.
wrote that?
So again, a lot of our metaphors,
dead.
you weren't making a comparison. You were just making a statement. Miles,
You can fix that one.
All right.
The hamster is broccoli.
that would work.
Yes.
Except that
that's a
we're not
little
comparing the hamster to broccoli in the statement, but
What if it were?
you're on the right track.
Oh.
Mr. Brovie is scary and tortures kids.
That's a
Again,
statement.
it's just a statement. You'd have to actually compare me to something that is scary. Mr.
The
Brovie is the devil would work. Mr. Brovie is a monster.
Was
that one of
the pictures? No.
And Mr. Brovie's favorite student is me.
I wonder who that is.
That's the same person. Stop.
Again,
It's me.
just a statement. You're not comparing me to the student. You're just making a statement.
Mr. Brovicast.
Kira.
Yes, it is a statement.
It's me. Please, I think I know what to do.
Okay. What do you have?
forgot what I was doing.
I didn't really care.
Hang on.
How'd you get on it?
No, bro.
Our black
Hang on. I gotta charge the kids over here points because it's hard to hear you because they're yelling across the. Continue. What'd you say?
The rat's eyes are black hybrid souls.
That would work nicely done.
Dev.
Dev.
Was she on
The
her
rat's eyes are black and equivalent to cyborg soul.
And that would be a good statement, but not a metaphor. And that would be a squeaky sound.
Anyways, I still wish I could,
So
Oh, wait, no,
now,
I did not.
aside from the one kid who's already lost points for going on, now's the part where you open up iPad and we can check. If only she had had patience, I would not have had to been mean to them.
Selma, you have to go.
Don't you know me?
You know, I was actually gonna open up my iPad.
How many words?
Just the two.
Rat.
My nose.
So
Oh, you're
now,
49.
open up iPad,
Nah, 69.
go to homework, because in a moment you're going to have to be reading it out loud to us. Well, not me, to the people in your group.
Oh, darn it.
Check if you did not get a perfect score. I gave you comments telling you why you did not get a perfect
I
score.
don't want to redo it.
I got
20.
If you got lower than a 10, you can resubmit it. If you're in the single digits and you want to fix it, you can. If you're happy with your failing grade, that's the choice you have on that one. But as far as going through there, you had to make sure that one, you had to number each entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had to tell me what picture number it was. You had to make sure that your similes and metaphors were strong. Complete sentences, stuff like that. Selma?
Mine was a simile, so I'm not sure why it was on the screen.
Was it labeled as a metaphor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
But how was?
Because
But it
you
was
put that
meant
down
to
as a
be
metaphor.
How?
I don't know why you put it as a metaphor
I
either.
didn't put it as a metaphor.
What?
Give me a
I
12.
didn't.
Is it labeled metaphor in your homework?
No.
Are you sure? Because
Are
I
we
copied and
supposed
pasted.
to label them?
There you go. Way to call yourself out, Selma. Kira.
So, mine seemed like I'm bullying the fish and the man. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're not real.
You got 6
Miles.
You're not real?
What'd you get?
2.
That's what you got.
Up there,
Uh-huh.
the
I
thing
got it
says
flat
all
out loud.
You
are
did
about
this one,
the
you
same
probably
picture.
didn't.
Uh-huh.
Mine were all about the same picture, and I still got a 12.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're supposed to be all about the same picture.
Oh,
I had a lot of kids who did each one about a different picture.
oh, okay.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr.
So, those of you who don't have the homework, now you are going to stand, unless you're sitting over here, until you show it to me, which is going to be Cooper's already over here, Jameson, unless you want to work with Mrs. Frolic, Anton, you're sitting over here, Emerson will have you stand, Eddie's not here, AR and them. So then Emerson, if you have yours turned in, I can check it in a moment. The rest of you, you are going to be working with 1 to 2 people sitting near you, so you do not have to move seats.
Nobody's in there.
You are going to need to take, and so Logan, you can scoot over a seat if you want to, because there's no one near you. Take finger. You need to touch fingertip to the people you are working with. You've got 15 seconds to figure out who you are working with. If you are not working with someone, I put you in a group. And if they are not within a row of you, you are out of luck. So Selma, yep, you guys are out of luck. You have a group of... Yep.
Alright, bro.
Mr.
Right.
Rogan.
Hey, Mr. Rodak, can I be
Nope.
Can I just be lonely?
You're supposed to have a group of 3. Hence the 1 to 2 people.
Do we have to?
So I was
Okay,
Alright. Nope. Alright, hang on. So then, Frisky, do you have a group? My group of 3 right there. Selma, you have a group? So then, Selma, you're working with that.
I had it today.
Yes, fascinating. You have a group?
I can feel your fingerprints and I'm
You have a group? Group right there.
When did it say
Right here? This is my group of 2.
It won't be work group.
Where's your group?
We're touching fingers.
There you go. Group. And, alright. Your group is responsible for you losing points on this next step. Home children, we'll pause and come back to you because this does not involve you. Okay. And then Frolic, pick a number between 2 and 25.
13.
13 it is. Mufasa. Who's in your group? Just her? There you go. What did she say your best simile was?
My best simile was simile 3.
Which says?
The monster truck is a child stomping on a chip.
Actually, let's get pictures. Let's see, the monster truck. Try one more time for your best simile, you said?
The monster truck is like a child stomping on a chip.
I accept. Isha comparing what 2 things? You don't get to look at it?
The sentence.
I know.
Okay, say
The monster truck is like a child stomping on a chip.
the truck
Uh-huh.
and the chip.
The monster truck is like a child stepping on a chip.
The child and the chin.
Closer.
The truck and the chin.
Getting closer.
The truck and the child.
Nicely done. And what do they have in common? They both?
They're both big.
Good job. And smashed things.
Yeah.
That was a struggle.
Brain thing.
Mufasa, pick a number between 2 and 25.
13.
We already did 13. That was you. 20. That's not between 2 and 25. 17. Pick up or down? Up it is. Ray! What did they say your best metaphor was? Wait, who's in your group?
Maddie, Logan, and me.
Alright, so what did they say your best metaphor was?
My best metaphor, Mr. Brovicast's smile is a sign of peace.
Mr. Broviak's smile is a sign of peace.
Cat.
I accept.
That is.
Logan, what two things are being compared?
Your smile and peace. Mr. Brovic's smile and peace.
Close. Mr. Broviak,
Smile, peace. Smile.
still no. Mr. Broviak's smile is a sign of peace.
No. Smile and sign.
There you go. Good teamwork. Smile and sign. Maddie, why are we comparing my smile to a sign?
Because it's a sign of peace.
There you go. That was scary for a moment. Ray, pick a number between 2 and 25.
3.
3 it is. Krishna! Which one did they say was your best simile?
The calendar on the table is like a pancake.
The calendar on the table is like a pancake. I accept. Frisky, what two things are being compared?
Calendar and pancake.
Works for me. Serena, why are we comparing them?
Because they're both circle shaped.
Works for me. Nicely done. Krishna, pick a number between 2 and 25.
Could be. 6.
Say 6. Pick up or down. That kid's gone.
Down.
Down it is. And friend Ben goes to you. What they say your best simile was? You look scared, Ben. Did they help you choose a best simile?
I did.
You chose his best simile?
Oh, no. Yes.
Which one did you choose for? And this is not looking strong. What's that?
She said that's a symbol. The hamster is as fluffy as a sheep.
As a what?
Sheep.
The hamster is as fluffy as a sheep. I will accept. Nicely done. Selma, what two things are being compared?
Hamster and sheep.
And Anton, why are we comparing them? They're both
Fluffy.
nicely done. Then let's go with Ben. Pick a number between 2 and 25. 4 it is. Miles, he hit you exactly.
Ow.
He did. Who's in your group?
Dang. Oh, Anya and Dev.
And then what is they say your best metaphor?
Metaphor? Oh, why couldn't you do simile?
That man is a robber.
That man is
And that's the first one.
Horrible.
the first one.
The first picture. What?
That man is a robber.
Yes.
Okay. Dev, what two things are being compared?
Man and Robert.
Kira, why are we comparing them?
She's not in our group.
Oh, who's the third person? Ani, why are we comparing them?
Because they both look sus. No.
Among Us.
No, it was the orange shirt.
Huh?
Robbers wear orange shirts?
What? Yeah, he didn't wear.
Okay, they're like they're still in jail. They look
Works
sus.
for me on that one.
Scared me. Perfect.
I didn't mean to. No, I will accept it as scary as it may have been.
Can you pick what looks sus?
We are going to stop there on that round. We're going to go to round number 2. On this one, look to see what picture number you are doing.
1.
Hold up your number. Home children, we're going to pause again. You don't need this part. So now you are seated at your group. I will have you,
Hey guys.
when we get to your group, if you are the simile and metaphor person, you will stand. If I approve your simile, you get a B point. If I approve your metaphor, you get a B point. Just the person reading, not the whole group. If it's a wrong one, the whole group loses a point.
Oh, that's
So
got that.
hopefully you chose well.
I'm so glad I'm not.
Group 1.
Yeah.
Who's your simile?
Alright.
And who's your metaphor?
I'm the
Up you go.
You're the M&M.
All right.
Metaphor.
Group 1, read simile.
The rat's tail is as long as Harry Potter's magic wand.
I would accept. Nicely done.
Alright.
And your group's metaphor?
The wooden stacks are packages in an Amazon warehouse.
I would accept. Nicely done.
Oh.
Group 2, I believe, does not exist,
Too smart.
so no one chose those. Brings us to 3. Group 3, where's my simile? And my metaphor. All right, group 3, read the simile.
The teacher's smile is as fake as McDonald's chicken nugget.
I would accept. Nicely done.
That's a good one.
Mr. Bro,
And the metaphor?
Mr. Broviac is an angel from heaven. Cap, stop capping.
And I would accept that one also.
That was the one that I said that was her best.
Stop capping.
And then I believe I have one kid just wandering around losing points.
I don't have a seat.
There's a seat right there.
Well, now there is.
This
I
is
literally
gotta be
just
fun.
lost the point.
Group 4.
Is that a rat?
And simile?
Okay,
The gerbil's fur is as fluffy as the trees from the Lorax.
I would accept.
Oh, that's.
And
Needs.
metaphor?
the giblet is a smashed up piece of trash.
I would accept also.
Yo, he took that.
5.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big one.
Simile?
Alright, so the man's hair is as brown as wet dark oak wood.
I would accept. And your metaphor?
The water is a murky dark chocolate raisin.
I would
Not
accept
to be so
again.
poetic or anything.
Don't
Now-
waste the comma. That stuff makes you go to
Let's
sleep.
go.
And 6.
No, you can do it.
Simile?
Don't be black. That's trying to get you shot.
The truck is as smushed as a pancake.
I would accept. And metaphor?
Monster truck is a rat.
I would accept again. Nicely done.
That's the dumb shit.
Now, for our next round, let me pause so kids can move. So, we should have room to do a third picture. So we're getting ready to do third picture. So down there where it says pick 3 simile, pick 3 metaphor, we're going to let you guys vote.
No, there isn't.
Did we do 3 of them with you?
No.
Yeah.
There's
There's
only
only
two.
two.
There's only two. Yeah, the print didn't go to 3.
It didn't go to 3?
No, there's
That's
only
weird.
one.
All right, well then, down below it, we're going to do a third one because for some reason it cut you guys off. I apologize. I hate you. Not me. I love you guys. You're adorable.
We're the best.
Well, I didn't want to lie to you. So, you get the chance to stay or pass. Same thing we did last
Can we go
time.
through all of them?
So on this one,
Pass.
we do one simile, one metaphor.
Pass.
Pass. Now, if we get,
Hey, keep it.
hang on, raise hand if you say stay.
I kind of want to stay though. I don't really care. I'm in the middle.
And then those of you who say pass, passing it is.
I don't care.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Pass.
Hang on. Raise your hand if you say stay. And
I have an idea.
by the way, the next one's the last picture.
Oh, just.
All right, and last picture.
You guys are
Yes.
This was pretty fast.
It looks like one of those.
One simile, one metaphor.
Can we go back?
I already got
Yeah, can we go back?
Nope.
It's so much easier.
You chose.
Those are trailers, right?
I'll call on you on here in just a second. Those are trailers, or you can call them little houses. Right below where it has the pick 2. For some reason, it cut off your guys' pick 3.
Those trailers are treehouse.
Yes.
Can I say trouses instead of trailer houses?
Sure. That sounds strange, but if you want to call it,
Is that a bus? What is it?
those are like trailers, like mobile homes, trailer homes,
They look way different.
mobile homes.
What is this?
Oh
Oh my God.
simile and metaphor.
One simile, one metaphor.
Okay.
How does trailers get up there?
Yes.
Magically.
Our neighborhood growing up. I had to go back and get that picture.
For real?
Hey, Serena, what's up?
I'm ready.
Oh, good job. You have your simile and your metaphor?
Oh, you're doing a picture of this?
No.
Nah, you sell the bag.
They both.
All right.
One, a metaphor.
I gotta have someone that you can read it
I'm
to.
not done.
So I'm trying to buy them a moment here. Give me- All right. Selma will let you read yours to Serena, and that way you get to go second. That way I know you have one ready. So Selma, you pick either one you want to read, and then Serena will read the opposite.
Serena, which one did you want to read?
Read someone.
Which one?
Faster, Selma.
Someone
Let's see. Metaphor.
Don't tell us. She has to figure it out.
Oh.
But there's every chance she messed it up. There's a chance Selma makes mistakes.
read. Hurry, we don't have to.
Do I still read the metaphor?
If that's what you're reading, sure.
It's
Selma, we ran out of time.
Selma.
Tomorrow we have a quiz. I wish you the best of luck. Go away.